Sharp-eyed shoppers have been keeping a watch on the Costco effect. That is, whether the arrival of the giant food retailer will help bring down prices at other supermarkets.
Newshub has found grocery prices have dropped at other markets, but as Yannicka Turallen reports, so far the Costco effect is very localised.
For around 80% of the everyday items we chose, this pack and save was cheapest or equal cheapest. But when it comes to the items that Costco stocks, this pack and save was always the cheapest in Auckland.
In 2026, the Costco effect, the psychological impulse to assume bulk means a bargain, is being systematically dismantled by savvy shoppers. As inflation levels off and retailers like Aldi and Walmart engage in aggressive loss leader pricing, many of Costco's oversized offerings have become more expensive on a per-unit basis than their supermarket counterparts. The quit list isn't about quality, it's about the hidden bulk premium. Factors like 2020 SIXS new import tariffs, shorter shelf lives for specific ingredients, and the lack of weekly double coupon cycles at warehouse clubs mean that for these 7 items, you are often paying for the convenience of the big box rather than actual savings. 1. Canned goods. The reality. In 2026, buying canned corn, beans, or tomatoes at Costco is often a 20 to 30% markup over local grocery store sales. Supermarkets frequently use canned goods as loss leaders, selling them at or below cost to get you through the door, especially during holiday or case lot sales. The math. While a 12-pack of Kirkland canned beans might cost 95 cents per can, a standard grocery store 10 for $10 sale brings that same unit price down to 75 cents or less. The storage penalty. Canned goods are heavy and take up prime real estate. In 2020 SIXS smaller urban flex housing, the cost of storing 24 cans of soup often outweighs the pennies saved, particularly when you can buy only what you need on sale at a nearby Kroger or Aldi. 2. Dried herbs and spices. The reality. Spices are the silent waste of the bulk world. While a giant container of Kirkland garlic powder or cinnamon for $9.99 looks like a steal, most households cannot finish the container before the volatile oils evaporate. By month 6, your bulk spice has lost its potency, effectively becoming flavored sawdust. The flavor trap. In 2026, professional chefs and home cooks are moving towards smaller, high-turnover glass jars from specialty grocers. A stale 20-ounce container of oregano is a wasted investment compared to a fresh 2-ounce jar that actually seasons your food. Unit comparison. If you have to use double the amount of a stale spice to get the same flavor, your bulk savings evaporated months ago. Stick to grocery store sizes for anything you don't use by the cupful. 3. Fresh produce, berries, and bagged salad. The reality. 2026 has seen a surge in produce volatility due to shipping costs and new Mexican/Canadian import tariffs. Costco's massive containers of strawberries or spring mix are priced for speed, but the rot rate is higher. Unless you are feeding a family of 6, a significant portion of that $8 clamshell of spinach ends up as sludge in the crisper drawer. The price gap. Grocery stores often beat Costco on produce during peak season. Because grocery stores buy in smaller, more frequent batches, they can lower prices daily to move inventory, whereas Costco's bulk contracts are often locked in at higher fixed rates. The one price rule. At Costco, you can't break a bunch of bananas or buy a single pepper. You are forced to buy the 3-pounds bag, leading to forced consumption or literal waste. 4. Name brand breakfast cereals. The reality. Unless you are buying the Kirkland Signature House brand, name brand cereals like Cheerios or Cinnamon Toast Crunch are almost always cheaper at a standard supermarket during a buy one, get one BOGO event. In 2026, Costco's 2-pack of giant boxes rarely dips below the unit price of a grocery store sale, combined with a digital coupon. The freshness factor. Cereal goes stale once opened. A jumbo box from Costco stays in your pantry twice as long as a standard box, increasing the likelihood of a soggy bottom finish. The sales cycle. Grocery stores rotate cereal sales every 3 to 4 weeks. If you time your purchase, you can consistently beat the warehouse price while maintaining a fresher supply. 5. Liquid cleaning products, bleach and detergent. The reality. It's a common 2026 misconception that bleach and liquid detergents are shelf-stable forever. In reality, liquid bleach begins to lose its disinfecting power after just 6 months. Buying the mega juggernaut size of bleach at Costco is only a deal if you are running a commercial laundromat. Potency loss. For the average family, a bulk bottle of bleach will be 50% less effective by the time they reach the bottom. You are essentially paying for watered-down chemicals by the end of the year. Image showing the chemical breakdown of liquid bleach over a 12-month period. Alternative. Experts now suggest buying powdered detergents or smaller concentrated liquids at discount retailers like Walmart, which often match or beat the per-load price without the risk of chemical degradation. 6. Condiments. Mayo, ketchup, and jams. The reality. Condiments are the pantry clutter champions of 2026. A gallon-sized jar of mayonnaise has a shelf life of only 2 months once opened. For most families, this leads to a frantic race against the expiration date that usually ends in the trash can. The dip trap. The 2026 cost of 1.5 liters of Hellmann's at Costco is roughly $5.50. But when a grocery store puts the standard 30-ounce jar on sale for $3.50, the price per ounce is nearly identical, without the pressure to eat 5 pounds of tuna salad in 8 weeks. The fridge real estate. Massive jars block visibility in the fridge, often leading to other foods, like that expensive produce, being forgotten and spoiling in the back. 7. Whole grains and nuts. The reality. Nuts and whole grains, like brown rice or quinoa, have high oil content, making them prone to rancidity. In 2026, many shoppers are quitting the 5 pounds bag of walnuts at Costco because the nuts develop a bitter, metallic taste long before the bag is empty. The oxidation issue. Every time you open that giant bulk bag, you expose the contents to oxygen, accelerating the spoilage of those healthy fats. The sales strategy. Discount grocers like Aldi or Trader Joe's offer value bags that are half the size of Costco's but priced competitively. You save money by actually finishing the product while it still tastes like food rather than crayons. Conclusion. The 2026 Smart Shop Audit. The key to a successful Costco membership in 2026 is selectivity. While the warehouse remains the king of toilet paper, rotisserie chickens, and gasoline, it has become a value trap for items with high spoilage or frequent supermarket sales cycles. The why behind the quit list is simple. Waste is the ultimate hidden cost. If you throw away 20% of a bulk item, you didn't save 15%. You overpaid by 5%. To win in 2026, audit your pantry for these 7 ghost costs and start cherry-picking your bulk buys. The most expensive item at Costco is the one you bought in bulk but ended up tossing in the bin.